Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. I'm going live in all the places. Give me 1 second. Super excited today to be talking about the power of the wardrobe that is hiding in your closet. So, welcome. Happy Monday. It is a dreary and rainy day here in Florida. So I'm so excited to hang out with you because this is the best way I can think of to start a rainy Monday. Okay. So first of all, before I get started, tomorrow night. So this is Monday. What is the date today? Somebody help me. Monday, May 12th as I'm going live. So tomorrow night, Tuesday, May 13th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then Saturday, May 17th at 11 a.m. Eastern time, I have 2 live guided closet edits where I'm going to talk you through some of the principles that I'm sharing in today's video. Now, in order to join us in those closet edits, you need to join the Style Confidence Club. You can join for just a month to do the closet edits. And we do weekly workshops in there. There's so much value in the Style Confidence Club. So if you're in the Style Confidence Club, comment and let me know that you're in it so that other people can see. But you only have to be in it for a month. It's $49 to join us and then to do the closet edit with us as a group. So it's going to be amazing. I hope that you are able to join us for that. But I want to talk about why my closet edit is different, what makes it different, and how we can take the angst and the stress and the overwhelm out of editing our closets. The problem with conventional closet edit approaches is that they look at your wardrobe as like a problem to be solved rather than treasure to be found. And what I want you to do is I want to encourage you to look at your wardrobe as and editing your closet as this exploration process, as uncovering what you're currently loving and wanting to wear. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me and see me and all the places. So and this is why I call it the reverse closet edit, because what is a typical closet edit? And when a stylist typically comes into your closet, what are they doing? They are pulling out all the things that are bad, like all of the bad clothes, all of the ugly clothes, all of the out of style clothes, all of the clothes that don't fit, all of the, and it can be really, really overwhelming. And it can also be like, challenging emotionally to, thank you. It can be challenging emotionally to let go of things that you bought and that you still might feel like they have potential. Maybe you feel like I spent money on that and I didn't get my money's worth, or that was a gift, or somebody gave it to me. I used to wear that back when. I'd like to wear that again. I want to get in that size again. I bought that and I felt like it was going to be really useful, and I just haven't figured out how to wear it. I haven't figured out how to style it. Yay. Thank you guys. Good morning. So there's a lot of guilt tied in to letting things go that are in our closets. There's a lot of guilt tied into letting things go that are in our closets. That is a real sticking point for a lot of people. Another thing is the aspirational aspect of letting go of things in our closets. We may feel like, I want the lifestyle where I can wear this. I want the body type where I can wear this. I want the size where I can wear this. And so we're holding on to things for a variety of reasons. And so a conventional closet edit can be really stressful, both from a logistics point of view, because it's a pain to take all your clothes out and touch everything and decide if it serves you and hold it up to your cheek and cuddle with it. Like, it can be a pain in that sense, but it's also emotionally taxing. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because I want this to be light and easy. And yes, the paralysis of potential. Oh my goodness, I'm stealing that, Becky. That's amazing. The paralysis of potential. So many clothes in our wardrobe that hold potential, and it's this unmet potential. And so instead, what we're going to do is because I want things to be light, I want them to be fun, and I want them to be as easy as possible. I would be lying to you if I told you that every aspect of style is easy. It is not. It is not. It's easy when you get there. But at the beginning, there's a little bit of an uphill battle, right? There's a little bit of a push at the beginning till you can get to the place where you're coasting a little. It's the same with a closet edit, but we're going to make it as easy and as fun and as creative as possible. So this is how we're going to do that. And this is, again, why I call it the reverse closet edit, because we're going to start with what you love, not with what you are getting rid of. You're going to start and you're going to end the entire process of the closet edit is mining your wardrobe for hidden treasure. It is looking into your closet and asking yourself, what do I love now and what do I wear now? So we're going to look at there are three categories of a closet edit in general. What do I love? What do I wear? And what do I ignore? What do I love? What do I wear? And what do I ignore? The clothes that you love and the clothes that you wear are the clothes that you're going to keep in your newly edited wardrobe. The clothes that you ignore are the clothes that you're going to keep ignoring. They're just going to get pushed aside, because this is going to give you permission to procrastinate and only pay attention to what you love and what you wear. It's the same way that maybe we treat people in our lives. The people that are not kind to us, or don't acknowledge us, don't make room in their lives for us, those are the people that we're always going to be kind, but those are the people that we're not going to prioritize. The people that we prioritize are the people that invest in us and that we invest in, right? So we don't have time for everything. We don't have a lifestyle that's going to accommodate every single item of clothing that may be currently hanging in our closet. So most closet cleanouts focus on elimination. Get rid of what you don't wear. Get rid of what doesn't fit. Get rid of what you don't like. But this method often leads to like decision fatigue, the paralysis of potential, as Becky put it, guilt, and unclear sense of style. So we're going to start with a completely different energy. Instead of asking, what should I toss? Ask yourself, what do I love? What do I love? And what do I wear? You're totally flipping it, and you're taking the guilt out of having things in your closet right now that you're not currently wearing. So you're going to pull out those favorite pieces, the ones that feel good, the ones that fit well, the ones that reflect who you are today. It doesn't matter if you bought them a month ago or 2 months ago. If they don't serve where you're at today, this process is going to give you clarity so that your future purchases align with your current style and your current wardrobe. So often we feel guilty, but we were doing the best that we could with the information that we had at that moment. So don't judge yourself for clothes with the tags on them. Instead, ask yourself, what do I love? You're going to take those pieces out. These are going to become the foundation of your new wardrobe. They reveal your best colors, your best fabrics, your best silhouettes, and your current lifestyle. So by celebrating and acknowledging and pulling out what works first, you're going to create clarity and confidence before you move on to maybe the more difficult maybe items. So you really want to say and ask yourself, what do I absolutely love first? What do I not even need to ask anybody about? These are my go-tos. These are my go-tos. I love them and I wear them. I love them and I wear them. Okay, next, your closet is a clue, not a critique. So most women, especially over 50, have wardrobes that are filled with multiple sizes. We're filled with outdated styles, maybe aspirational pieces, clothing that reflects previous former lifestyles, former chapters of life, like your work. Your business professional wardrobe no longer reflects your smart casual lifestyle. Your social butterfly wardrobe no longer reflects your golf lifestyle, whatever that is for you. Like, your wardrobe can reflect a different lifestyle, a different size, old trends. So rather than judging yourself for what's in there, we're going to again go in and ask ourselves, what do I currently love? What do I currently wear? What do I currently love? What do I currently wear? What have I been reaching for over and over? What have I been reaching for over and over? What are my go-tos in this current season of life? What are my go-tos in this current season of life? This kind of reflection turns a closet edit into a powerful tool, because you're really asking yourself, what is my lifestyle now? And what do I love now? And if you're going to build a wardrobe that you really are excited to wear, you want to be able to look in your closet and say, oh my goodness, I love everything here and I'm wearing everything here. Okay, the next thing is that fit and flattery are non-negotiable. Now, I am going to say that there is such a thing as being too much of a perfectionist when it comes to fit and flattery. I know nobody is going to believe that I'm saying this. What I'm saying is that in the same way that there are ones and twos, clothes that you love and clothes that you wear in your wardrobe, those are ones and twos. Now, you may not love a black t-shirt, but it might be a very serviceable item in your wardrobe, right? So you want to separate the clothes that you love, like the dress I'm wearing today. If you're in the Closet Confidence Facebook group, you'll see a picture of this. Love, 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 love this dress. I have other pieces that I reach for and that I wear, but I'm not like doing backflips over those pieces. Actually, I'm not doing backflips at all because I can't do anything like that. But you know what I mean? Like they're go-tos for us. And it's the same way with fit and flattery. You want things that look amazing and you want things that look great. Not everything is going to be the level of your couture pieces. A suit that was custom made for you, your wedding dress that was custom made for you, maybe, or custom altered. Not everything needs to be at that same level. So perfection is often a form of procrastination. Perfection is often a form of procrastination. Give yourself grace and recognize that your wardrobe is a work in progress. And when you're done with this closet editing process, you're going to have the closest to a perfect wardrobe you've ever had. But perfection isn't the goal. It doesn't need to be the goal every single day. However, our clothes do need to fit us and they do need to flatter us. They do not need to look, everything doesn't need to look like it was custom made for our bodies. So if you tend to be like a rule follower to the extreme, or you tend to be a perfectionist, let that go. Give yourself some grace and allow yourself to work with what you have now. Because again, that's the point of the closet edit. It's to work with what you have now. It's to mine your wardrobe for untapped potential and to mine your wardrobe for your favorite pieces and to recreate your wardrobe on today's terms, not yesterday's terms, not yesterday's criteria. Okay. Okay. So next is neutrals are the foundation, not the end goal. Okay. So I talk a lot about my modern classics and my modern classic wardrobe guide. The modern classics are going to be those foundational pieces in your wardrobe that are going to give you a lot of clarity in terms of, and a lot of ease in terms of putting together outfits. They're the pieces that where you see all these cute outfits out and about and you're like, I want to make those outfits. Well, most of those outfits have some of the modern classics, if not primarily all modern classics in them. So these are the pieces that are going to give you the easy versatility, the easy mix and match potential. These are the pieces that play well with others. These are the pieces that are going to go with your statement pieces. However, you can't have an entire wardrobe of just modern classics unless your personal style is minimal or very neutral and classic. Unless that is your personal style, you're going to feel like your wardrobe is incomplete. So the way that I view modern classics is they're the foundational piece of your wardrobe, but it isn't the same. Having a wardrobe full of modern classics is not going to necessarily reflect your personal style, unless, like I said, they are your personal style. So we want to build a wardrobe that's stylish and joyful and that really represents who we are. And if neutrals are not your style personality and classic is not your style personality, too many neutrals are going to drain the joy and the energy from your wardrobe because you're going to feel like I have all of these basic pieces and nothing to wear. I just did a closet edit, a virtual closet edit over the weekend for a client. Beautiful, minimal, neutral wardrobe, and she doesn't like her wardrobe. Why? Because that's not her style. She's got a wardrobe full of neutral, minimal pieces and doesn't feel like she has anything to wear. Now, does she have clothes to wear? Absolutely. But when she puts together the outfits of all neutral, all minimal pieces, she doesn't feel like herself. So you want to ask yourself, not just what do I wear? Those are often the neutral, minimal, modern, classic pieces. Modern and classic pieces are often the two category in your wardrobe if that's not your personal style. So those are the pieces that are your go-tos. They're jeans and t-shirts and solid neutral pieces, right? But they're not necessarily going to be the one pieces in your wardrobe, which are the pieces that you love in your wardrobe, the pieces that make your heart skip a beat. These are the pieces with personality. And if you do not have personality in your wardrobe, you are going to feel like you have nothing to wear. So you want to choose the pieces from your current wardrobe that have the most personality and that feel the most like you. The pieces with color, with pattern, with texture, with shape, with silhouette. These are you might find that your best loved pieces have characteristics that really make them your go-tos. Maybe it's the movement, maybe it's the softness, maybe it's the structure. These are pieces that are going to make you feel like you, and make you feel like you're loving what you're wearing. And they are not necessarily, again, going to be neutral, going to be minimal, going to be classic. So this process really helps you trust your instincts and lean into pieces that express who you are, whether that's creative or elegant or relaxed or bold or somewhere in between. And this is a process that, I've been talking about a little bit on my YouTube channel. It's a process I'm doing a deep dive into personal style with the ladies in my Ageless Style program. So it's really about uncovering the pieces that we love that really feel like us. So a complete wardrobe has the pieces that you wear, the modern classics, and the pieces that you love, the personality pieces. Okay. Next is that editing is about making space for confidence. So this edit is not about restricting. It's not about minimizing. It's about making room to see the clothes that you want to wear. It's making room for what works. When you identify what you love, everything else fades into the background and recedes. You don't even have to remove those pieces. Although I do suggest pushing them to the back and ignoring them for now. The pieces that you don't wear, the pieces that you don't love, push them to the back and ignore them for now. Because for now, you have this wardrobe of just clothes that you love and clothes that you wear. So getting dressed becomes faster and more enjoyable when you can just look at what you're currently loving and currently wearing. You no longer waste time sifting through pieces that don't serve you, and you stop second guessing all of your choices. Editing your closet this way builds self-trust, because what you're doing is you're giving yourself permission to only wear the pieces that you love and enjoying that process. And because you're putting other things aside, you don't have to make decisions about those. And so you're allowing yourself time to build this trust in your newly edited wardrobe and to discover whether the pieces in your newly edited wardrobe work for you before you make any decisions about permanently eliminating something. Now, I will make a caveat for this. If you know that it needs to go, it's worn, it's pilled, it will never fit, it's never fit, you've never liked it, those are easy no's. But anything that you're like, I haven't decided on any of this stuff yet, those are things that you're just going to put aside for now. Okay, the next thing is that someday clothes keep you stuck in the past. So the someday clothes are the clothes that you're ignoring for now. These are the clothes for events that you never go to, the jackets that seem like they were a great deal and a fabulous bargain, but you've never worn them. Someday items create clutter and emotional baggage. And truly, these are the things that make us feel guilty. These are the things that make, oh my gosh, I bought that fabulous Veronica Beer jacket at a consignment store for $50. And I didn't pay attention to the fact that it never fit me and that the color makes me look like I need a nap. Like, no, those are the pieces that are going to make us feel guilty. Those are the pieces that are going to go into the section of your closet that you are ignoring, You're just working with the pieces that bring you joy and that make you feel happy, and that make you feel like you've made only good choices in your wardrobe until this point. So you're not evaluating these items at all. What you're doing is you're wearing only the clothes that you love and the clothes that you wear. And what's going to happen is that 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, because we are going to get there, when you revisit those other items, you're going to have so much clarity. It's going to be very easy at that point, or a lot easier, to determine what you love and what you want to get rid of, what could currently work for you, what can go back into your working wardrobe, and what you're going to get rid of. Most of it is going to be stuff you're going to get rid of. That's not my decision. That's your decision, right? Most of it you're going to find is stuff that you're going to get rid of. Okay, next I want to talk about your lifestyle should lead the way. So one of the biggest disconnects and style mismatches is having a closet that does not serve your lifestyle. So if it doesn't match what you're actually doing in your life, then you're going to be looking at a beautiful wardrobe and feel like you have nothing to wear. On Saturday, we did a Mother's Day brunch at my mom's house, and we brought over food for her. And when I got to her house, she was weeding in a dress. She was just pulling a couple weeds in the front yard, and she was wearing a dress. You know how I believe that we should all be wearing our clothes all the time. And I also passionately believe in what I've renamed, since nobody liked the term house dress, I've renamed the everyday dress. Like, we can do all those things in dresses, but you want to ask yourself, like, are the clothes hanging in my closet clothes that I can actually wear to do the things that I'm actually doing? And if not, how can I make them so? Can I, if they're my favorites, if you've got favorite dresses that you're not wearing, how can I make them work for my lifestyle? If you've got favorite blouses that you're not wearing, how can you make them work for your lifestyle? One, a couple of easy ways to do this is A, wear what you've got and don't worry about ruining it. Just wear it, just wear it, just wear it. What are we saving it for? Like, what are we saving it for? Are we saving it for prom? No, I say this all the time, but just wear what you love. And then the second thing is to combine something dressier with something casual. So you've got a lot of dressy jackets, wear them with your jeans and a t-shirt. If you've got a lot of fancy blouses, wear them with jeans, wear them with shorts, wear them with whatever. So having a mismatch between the clothes that you love and and your lifestyle is one of the reasons that the someday pile becomes the someday pile. The clothes that don't make the cut often because they're pieces that don't suit your lifestyle. You may have a wardrobe full of office wear even though you're retired. Maybe you have 12 pairs of heels and you can't wear heels anymore. You just had bunion surgery or whatever, right? So the reverse closet edit encourages you to start with your real, like, what you do most days, how you want to feel most days, and what your body needs to feel comfortable. Somebody suggested I do a video on your terms and conditions, and I'm totally doing that. Terms and conditions is that list. Can be long, it can be exhaustive, or it can be short, of things that I won't wear an item unless X. A dress for me is not an everyday dress unless I said, one of my things is unless I can wear it without a strapless bra, unless I can wear a regular bra with it. Those are your terms and conditions. So you want to assess whether your edited wardrobe is supporting or sabotaging your lifestyle. A stylish wardrobe should make your life easier. It should not feel like you're playing dress up. It should not feel so. If your clothes don't feel like they're aligned with you and your lifestyle, they need to be in that back of the closet that we're ignoring. Okay, now the back of the closet, we're going to call these your the items that did not make the cut. These are your threes or twos and threes. These are going to be the clothes that are that's the later pile. That's the later pile, right? So those later pieces that you're unsure about need a deadline. They need a deadline. We're not going to keep those forever. So you're going to when you do the day that you do your reverse closet edit and you mine your wardrobe for hidden treasure, you're going to pull out your phone that same day and you're going to set a date for 3 months from that day. And 3 months from that day, you are going to open up that section, that later section, and you're going to make quick decisions about those pieces. You're going to decide what is a style match and what is a style mismatch. You're going to bring the pieces that you now know that maybe you can style and you can wear back into your wardrobe if those pieces exist. And most of those pieces are going to be pieces at this point that you're like, I'm comfortable letting those go. I'm comfortable letting those go because I have been living without them for the last 3 months and I have never felt better, never looked better. Dressing has never been easier than it's been the last few months without these pieces clogging up my closet and adding to the chaos and the confusion. So, okay, so you're going to set a deadline and you're going to go get through those clothes and you're going to get through them quickly. And it's going to be a very quick yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And most of them, I think you'll find are going to be no's. Now, the next thing I want to say is that your wardrobe needs breathing room. If you can't see it, you won't wear it. If you can't see it, you won't wear it. And if your clothes are so crammed together that the hangers literally cannot be spaced apart. I went through a season where I was blessed to have received a bunch of clothing from different brands at the same time, and I could not fit them in my closet. So I had to go through and do my own reverse closet edit so that I could put the clothes that I currently wanted to wear and reach for in my current closet. If you can't see your clothes, you are not going to grab them. You're not going to reach for them. And so your wardrobe needs breathing room. It's physical breathing room, but also mental and emotional breathing room. It is stressful to do this business with your crammed closet. Okay, and then the last thing is you want to keep a running shopping list, because into every closet edit, a little shopping must come. Like, you're going to uncover, most likely you're going to uncover a couple of minor gaps in your wardrobe. Usually they're really minor. Usually they're like, oh, I don't have a pair of metallic shoes, even though Netta's been telling me for 5 years. Or maybe it's, I don't have a neutral top to go with all my fun skirts, whatever that is for you. As you go through this process, you might notice a couple of gaps. And as you put together outfits with your newly edited wardrobe, you're going to notice a couple of gaps. And so I could really use a better pair of jeans. I need a layering piece in a color that I love. Like, I need some fun accessories to go with all my neutral outfits. Whatever that is, you're going to keep a running list. And that list is going to be what you're going to start your spring or your summer shopping with. So instead of impulse shopping, instead of bringing more things into your wardrobe that are not going to serve you, you're going to be intentional about what you're bringing into your wardrobe. You're going to be really filling gaps in your wardrobe rather than just shopping aimlessly. The other thing that this whole process does for you in terms of shopping is you're going to think twice before buying pieces that you know that you've just purged similar ones. Like, if you know that you're not reaching for whatever jeans, I mean, I'm throwing something out there. You're maybe going to stop yourself from buying other pairs of jeans if you know the jeans just are not a go-to for you. So you really want to play with the idea of only buying things, and this is really, I mean, people talk about sustainable style all the time and budget friendly style. The most sustainable and the most budget friendly way to shop is to fill gaps that are in your existing wardrobe, and then to also ask yourself, is this something I'm going to be purging in 3 months or in 6 months? Is this like the pieces that I just purged? Can I wear this to 3 different places with 3 different things and in 3 different ways? Like, really consider your purchases, so that subsequent closet edits are really just a way of removing the clothes in your closet that are worn out, that have been loved to death, to make room for more clothes that are going to be worn out and loved to death. That is the goal. That is the goal for each of us. So, anyway, that is it. Those are my 10 steps for decluttering your closet the right way. Again, it's not about removing a bunch of stuff and making yourself feel guilty and shaming yourself for buying things that still have the tags on them, or holding on to things that don't fit, or holding on to things that don't suit your lifestyle. Instead, it's about identifying your favorites from your current wardrobe. Now, I'm going to remind you, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, I have 2 live closet edit workshops. These are on Zoom. They are 3 hours long. We are going to be editing your closet together, and I would encourage you to join us. All you have to do is join Style Confidence Club. You just need a 1-month membership to Style Confidence Club to do this. And this is going to help you get through that closet in a shorter frame of time. It's just a couple of hours with us, with support, and not have this be a process that drags on for, messing up your room, stressing out your life for a long time. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It was so good to see you guys, and I will see you soon.